What's up, boys? JWoods doing here. Welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to show you a couple creative stuff I have, creative worlds I have in my little storage thing. And yeah, so basically these top two are what I have. They Yeet Mansion, and what I just made today, Underwater House. So I'm just gonna show you these around. And recently I've done a lot with Yeet Mansion. I added a bunch of stuff, and an underwater house. So I added a lot of stuff, and yeah. So I'm gonna show you Yeet Mansion real quick, and I'll get right to it. Okay, guys, I'm here, and so basically this is my world here, and yeah, as you can see, this is my skin, and I am wearing a specific outfit. Because if you notice on my Instagram, or my social medias, I have for Halloween I have dressed up as Connor from Detroit Become Human, and I have felt connected with him, and this is my outfit. This is based off of Connor from Detroit Become Human. The black pants. This is leather equipment. I did black pants, boots, and I did the blue based off this color. I didn't do a very best job that I think about it in my head, but hey, it's fine. So I want to introduce my main house, my front door, and if you go here, this is my front lock, and welcome. This is my house. This is my main room. It's not like a house, but it's like a hangout kind of area. So this is my outfit. I am the android sent by CyberLife. So this is my clock, this is my bed, this is where I sleep. This is some of the stuff I made for most of this world. And I had to place this iron trapdoor here because you can't place a block where or in a way up a path with redstone, or else wherever it connects to won't work. Oh yeah, and I also put it inside a lock so I can close it behind me. And there's an anvil I used. And you hear beyond? Those are my little friends. Did the same thing with this area here. This is a little back area. Be my friends. So, I did these cats because these are basically based off the cats I lived with through my childhood. So, this is Sis. This is Xena. I know it has an X in it, but we pronounced it Z-na. Sadie, Ripley, Lug, and Fred. Only these three cats right here are the ones that are still in my life right now. She ran away. She was given to another family, and she passed away, sadly. Lug is sitting on the, a music box. I got some chairs. This is some food I got, and for the cats, of course. There's all the discs that I think are appealing. And yeah, this is basically my little hangout area. So we go back out here, and this is my main house. So we go back outside, and as you can see, my area is based off a jungle, and a snowy mountain kind of thing. And the reason behind Yeet is because, so I saw this mansion, and me and my friend one time, we got flint and steel, we burned the wood parts of the mansions in creative. So that's what I did. I got TNT and flint and steel, and I just started burning and blowing up everything. I went into further detail, and I broke some of the stuff that's floating in the air to make it more realistic, but pretty much almost everything, then I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it. And of course the stone is intact, and some glass. And there's all the water and lava from the interior of the mansion. And I put Yeet in TNT above the mansion, just because, you know, hey, it's Yeet, okay? Yeah, Yeet. So over here, this is the main place. Oh, over here, by the way, is a beacon. I never made a beacon before, so it might look a little awkward if I took off all this grass. But, this is a little dyed-colored, beacon. For some reason the bulbs aren't working, I don't know why. Maybe it might be because of the grass. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, as I was saying, so I'm in this jungle, right? This is my tree house I made for me and whenever me and my friends could hang out. So up here in the front, say hello to Poe, and I don't know how the heck these ocelots and cows are spawning in here, but yeah, call that tigers. I don't know. I don't know how they spawned here. I started the little cave back here, a little mine, but I never paid much attention to it. I actually never checked this in a while, so I'm gonna go down and see what I did. I don't know why the heck I did three-way stair. I usually do like 1 to 2. I don't know what the heck I did down here. So I made... Ooh, I found a cave. What did go on down here? I remember a puddle of water, that's it, unless it's on a different world. Mobs. I went exploring. I think this is a dead end over here. Oh, nope. Way more. Okay, so let me head back. There is a lot more to this than imaginable. A lot of solar metals, but that was lava ash. But yeah, there's a lot more depth into this than I imagined from my previous experience. Now, I'm gonna head back up and I'm gonna show you the rest of the stuff. So we're back, it's nighttime. Oh yeah, by the way, I made a little campground kind of area for me and friends to hang out if we wanted to. A little campfire, some seats. As I said, there's Poe. Follow the path. There's some stairs leading up to the house. Climb. You can either climb up here to go to area. I'll show you in a minute. Or you could just climb this ladder to go to the treehouse, which I'll show you first. So yeah, this is the first level. There's a mine cart. I will show you in a minute. This is where you put the carts after you go up here. This is where you start. Here's a little anvil for this armor I made. It's just personal stuff. If you get this reference, you are a true legend, because this is a Ratchet and Clank reference. This is a barrier. This is from Overwatch. The barrier. This is back when I made Sigma. Where are my pants? If I get copyrighted for this, I'm mad. Foot! Sunday. Excalibur. Of course, the sword Excalibur itself. Side to side! Can I ask you a question? And don't shove old people. And I added a bunch of enchantments to it, and I just realized the sword has the least attack damage. What the heck? It's so funny. And I added all these enchantments to everything too. And the armor. And the sword has the least damage. The most damage is the axe. It's kind of funny. This is all the stuff I used recently, and I actually broke a chest in the mansion, and I found this. Silk Touch book. Nice. Personal armor. This is the second level. Well, say hello to Iago, and yes, he's a reference to Aladdin. By the way, that over there, one of my friends joined, and he was making a bunch of crap over there. I think he was working with redstone, as he saw my thing, and I do not know, and he hasn't been back since, so, oh darn, this isn't working. I guess the disc was taken out. I was gonna make Iago beds, but there's a couple beds up here if me and my friends want to hang out. I recently made this, so... Oh, crap, I forgot to finish. Oh well, I'll do that later. I haven't paid much attention to this either. A balcony, of course, looking at the yeet. This is the kitchen. This is all the uncooked food. And this is where you cook it. I feel like I either split it or use some of this. But yeah, this is the second level. And so yeah, that was the treehouse. And now I'm gonna show you the good stuff. And yes, I put bamboo for Poe when he gets hungry. This is the little backyard, we'll say. Let me open this up, and we'll go down. Now, I spent a lot of time on this, okay, so this is a bunch of stuff. I made it out of diamonds, gold, and iron, as I just walked down. And I made a little circular thing. Um, and yeah, I'll show you the back. Yes, I used redstone. Here's the lever for this area. And since I can't go past, if there were 2 blocks here, I put little trapdoors, just cause why not? And this back area is basically, again, a hangout area with jukeboxes and 4 quadrants for emeralds, diamond, iron, and gold. And the chests are just full of ore. Iron over here, diamond over here. I just said that. There's 3 jukeboxes. And the stairs at the beginning were gold, half emerald, half diamond. So, yeah. Let me close this up. And now I'm going to show you the downstairs. Here's a story. So, one time, Noah, you know, Neon Revival, or now Ghastly, he's now... When I showed him and Ryan this map in the first place, in the earlier stage, he wanted to move below this room. He just made it big space and then... But, Noah, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I kinda just took it because I didn't think it would be back. And I just made this room. But I did feel bad. And Noah, if you're watching this, pay attention. And just so, because he's been a good friend and he just wanted to move in, I made this room dedicated to him. Oh yeah, by the way, here's the minecart truck. This is where all the carts are, and this is where it goes. I'm gonna show you that real quick before I show you the thing from Noah and Ryan, just because I didn't want to leave him up. So let me move forward. I had to add a lot of these because if I didn't, it would be extremely slow. So you go up here and you're back out in the jungle, and now you're going up here, making nice, going straight rails, make turns, and now you're back on the first level of the treehouse. And yeah, still got my cart, and if you're done, put it back if you wanted to, or you could just go back, and then you could just go on back to the mine where the cart was. And there's other pandas around here too. Just a second, and voila, we're back. And let me put the cart back in here. And so this is a dedication to Noah. This is for him and Ryan. We're about to introduce his room. Neon Ghastly, that's his username. And this is based off his Overwatch main, Genji. Voila. A emerald room, based off the color green. This is supposed to be a Genji outfit. I need healing. This is supposed to be kind of shrine, that's why I have torches and... You know, that shrine where Hanzo has prayed. If you don't know, then you do not play Watch. This is his bed, of course, and torches. I put torches as a glowstone just to make it a little old classic style. And I figured Ryan was gonna get mad if I didn't include him as well, so I put a room for him instead, based off his main, Roadhog. A room full of ores. Now let me explain. If you don't know Overwatch, Roadhog is a criminal. He's a criminal in the main storyline along with another guy named Junkrat. This crazy psycho, and Roadhog's his companion. He barely says anything. Roadhog is a big fat pig who has a hook and a big shotgun that shoots scraps in there. So one day, they hide out in this mine, and they find all this precious ore, and so they one day got into a mine. They found this room. They decided to camp out in it, and they put all this glass around so they won't mess with the precious ores. And this is Roadhog's bed. It's yellow because he weed himself. He one day, they realized that they couldn't mine most of this because, one, they didn't have a stone or wooden pickaxe, and they're not very poor. They're very poor, so they can't really buy iron from the market or anything. I mean, plus they're criminals, so they can't go anywhere. But so they can't mine any of this until they get like a stone pickaxe, so they can get the iron, and then, but they can use the coal, however. They can just scavenge it out, and that's how they use it for their main vehicle, the motorbike. The thing is, they're dumb. They're very dumb, and they can't, and they don't realize they could get a wooden pickaxe and they can mine some of the stone in here, so that they can mine the iron, and then they can make the iron, and then they can mine the gold, the emeralds, the lapis, redstone, and the diamonds. That's how dumb they are. And the light source is lantern. So yeah, that's Ryan's person. And yeah, I made this for Noah. If you're watching this, Noah, I am sorry for taking the room. I just wanted to use it, and I didn't think you were coming back. I might add stuff to that room in the future, but yeah, this is your room now, Noah. Made it decently spaced. Made it based off your Overwatch main. And, yeah, you're welcome. So, I don't know if I show Khalil this. Oh, yeah, I probably did. Yes, I did. Yeah. So, we're going back up now to the surface, and I'm going to show you some at the Yeet Mansion, right before we go to the next world. Let me just head back up. Okay, so now, we're back at the surface. So I was thinking, instead of just leaving this out in the middle of nowhere, letting mobs go inside, I figured, since it's technically my property now, since it's all, thing and stuff, I made something. See that lever over there? I made a secret hideaway under the mansion. Welcome. This is my domain. There's my bed, and this is basically a kind of armory kind of thing. Now here's the story behind these. So this is ranking in armor, obviously. The leather, this is like, you know, the rookie of an army. He's like, wow, I got some armor and some weapons. Yay! This guy, the iron, he's like, oh, I'm dabbing because I got cool armor now. I am strong armor. The gold is like, I am getting slowly higher ranked. I need to be formal, and I need to listen to my commander. That's why he's straight like that. And the diamond is like, I am the higher rank. I am the commander of this operation. I am ready for combat. Yeet. Yeah, so that's, and yes, this man's dabbing. It's just a sword. Is looking weird. If I was dabbing with a sword, I would point it the other direction. But, yeah, this is my bed, of course. And yeah. So, and here is the bow and arrows. I didn't feel like filling the whole thing up. Crossbow and arrows. Shields. Turtle shells for when you're going underwater. Elytras. And tridents. I probably should put rockets in there, you know. And, yeah, that's basically... And my thing, oops. You didn't see that. This is basically my whole map, my first one. And, yeah, I can't really do anything about blocking all these off, you know. Because it'll be tough to get through and stuff. Unless I redo this whole entrance. Close it off. And now we'll go back to my home, stay there, leave this world, and then we'll head to the second map I just made today. And I'll see you guys there in a second. Okay, we're back, and this is my second world, underwater house. And I just made this today. I spawned in a world where there's a lot of ocean, a bunch of ponds and everything. And it's mainly grassland. And yes, that's my turtle over there too. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you what I made, and yeah. Meet my house. This is my underwater house. I just found this pond. I extended it with sand a little bit, cause I'll tell you that in a minute. And I put some glass over it. I seen a little bit I seen a video, and then this came up with a glass roof on the underwater house, and I'm like, ooh, that's a genius idea. So, over here is the entrance, and I dive in, and since the ladder's in the way, the water won't go down further. Ryan and Noah probably knew that already. And I made a little tunnel, oops, made a little tunnel, and here's the room. This is my bed, with a bunch of furniture. These are all guest beds, if I have friends over and whatever we're gonna do sleepover. Furnaces, blast furnaces, faster cooking, smelting, and yeah. This I am very proud of. This is a secret entrance with a bridge. I'm gonna show you some masterpiece right here. You guys are probably gonna make fun of me because of how bad it looks, but hey, I'm proud of it. So, beyond these two iron doors, I'm gonna introduce a masterpiece creation made out of just rock and has futuristic technology. I call it the cobblestone mech. That's right, boys. I have a mechanical suit and a giant hanger made out of cobblestone with a jetpack. Now, boys, so this is the mech. This is a giant hanger. These are the arms with, these are kind of supposed to be hands. I actually forgot to put like little guns on there, but whatever. He could just be very strong since he's made out of rock. It's supposed to be his feet. It was kind of supposed to be his knees, but, and yes, he is a thick boy. This is supposed to be the jetpack right here, made out of smooth quartz with the exhaust. Just don't imagine it on in real life. And this scaffolding is supposed to help get inside the mech. This obsidian, how the fuel is made. You know how you can make obsidian out of water and lava, right? So basically, this obsidian is the primary source of the jetpack. The mech it's really just rock. So the mech right here, this obsidian is fueling the thing to make it go, but it's also cooling the system down so that it won't overheat or anything. Pretty genius in my opinion, but you guys have different opinions maybe. So now I'm gonna climb this and I'll show you the interior. This is the cockpit of the mech. You see the arms, it's all glass, and you'll be fighting hecka mechs in combat. And yes, I made doors for the iron door to get in out. You gotta be quick though. And yeah, this is the honestly, jetpack was full of scuff. I'll probably fix the back in a second, but this is the cobblestone mech. But you're probably questioning, how are you gonna get out of here? I'll show you. We go outside. On the surface. And I will show you. This is a classic if you ever have mechs that will go into space or something. This thing could go to the surface if this thing can open up. If this stone moves, opens up, and the thing will just go. And that's it. That's what will happen. So basically, this is a peaceful underwater house with a giant robotic, or, well, cobblestone mech inside with a jetpack ready to go fight some dudes. And now I just think of it, I might make a magma, like a fire substance. Because, you know, the elementals, earth, water, air, fire, something like that. But I don't know how to do the rest, so I'm thinking of fire. That'll be kind of sick. I might make that in the future. And maybe, out far in the distance, I can make a fight scene between the mech and the fire beast thing. You know? That'd be kind of sick. I would like that. Would you guys? I would ask for likes, but no one likes my videos. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. But yeah, these are my creative worlds, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and turn on the notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Okay, so I just fixed everything. Right now, I changed the sand back to dirt because, changed the sand back to dirt because I originally had most of the sand for some turtles, and I had a lot of fish, but then things got complicated, and I'm like, and my OCD kicked in, and they were all like in one corner and stuff. I'm like, I'm not doing this, and I just killed them all. The one turtle ran away, and no idea where he went. But yeah, I fixed that, and to back up my, so I added a little story to my character in this world. A little story mode kind of thing. What the? There you go. Okay, we'll go on down. So, my story is, I am this regular human being, but what happened here? Let me fix this. I don't know how this happened. As I was saying. So, my character is... Yeah, it's fine. So my character is a regular human being that finds out that he is secretly a Earth God. Or a son of an Earth God. And that's why he has a cobblestone suit. A cobblestone being. And he knows that he's a secret warrior. And he doesn't want his friends to know, or else he would... It's kind of like a superhero kind of thing. There's no stone armor, so just calls Ironstone. And he's preparing for himself for an quote-unquote invasion. And this invasion is based off a fire, the son of a fire god. And he's half pumpkin. Well, he's not pumpkin, but like, he's like, a fire being from the nether. And he's been there since he was born, been raised there. His father recently died. And my father, who is a stone god, killed him. Because he was trying to, the fire god was trying to kill us all. So, the fire god has come for revenge. He has come to kill me. So yeah, he's supposed to be a fire being, but he has a pumpkin on his head. So, he has a kind of stone being thing with fire wings, which is how he crash landed here. And, so yeah, he's almost here in my base, he's trying to kill me. And I made all this so that I can defeat him. And yeah, so, and I don't notice until a while later on my radar scanners. I did not make those, I don't know, I'm just making this up as I go. And yes, I will soon defeat this being once and for all. And if only there was a mod where I could actually make these. And if I had PC. So yeah, just wanted to evolve that.
Pizza time.